Welcome, DC Comic Talkers. Brandon here. Along with me today, I got two good friends of mine. Welcome back to the channel, Talking Geek and Comics and Stuff 2.0, or Danny and Fred. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Happy to be here.
So we've been talking about this for a little bit about doing a Teen Titans draft. Now, the rules are simple. We do have about 5 exact roles to fill, plus 3 extra members. Of course, you have to have a leader, a tech, a space, a magic, and a rookie, and then you have 3 extra members. Once they're off the board, they are off the board completely. Nobody else can choose these characters. The rookie, we put the rule in that it had to be an Academy member, and it could not be anybody else. But that was really most of the rules. Now, how we're going to do this draft? It's a snake draft. So we're going to roll positions right now, live with everybody here, and choose our positions from there. So whoever has the first pick might not get a pick for another 4 or 5 picks. So it's going to just be a snake. So 3 and 1 will always have back-to-back picks. So we're going to start with Fred first. You ready? And it's going to be a D1.
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, you got 36. I had to make sure because I was reading it as 63. All right, here you go, Danny. 87.
87.
I had to make sure again. And I got the famous number. So, Danny, you get to decide which position you want, 1, 2, or 3.
3.
You're gonna take 3. Okay. I got the second or what was it? I got the second highest. I'm going to take spot 2. I don't want to take spot 1 because I feel like some of my characters I'm looking at are going to be picked right away. So I'm going to take spot 2. And Fred, you'll be with pick number 1.
There you go.
So
all right.
You get to start us off, and you do have some of the major people that you can use right away.
There you go. All right. Nightwing, leader.
Yeah,
First overall.
Oh, no, that wasn't right.
Okay, so why Nightwing? I know that's probably a dumb question for a leader position, but why Nightwing on your team? Or where are you trying to take the team with Nightwing?
Oh, you got to have a Bat member leading the show 100%. I mean, he's got the experience, he's got the training, he's got the tactical know-how. You know, he's the guy. Like, in my opinion, like I wouldn't have anybody else doing it. I mean, I have a top 10 just in case, because I didn't know how many people were going to be in here. So I was like, all right, because I used to run fantasy football drafts, but to me, he's the number 1 pick for that category, 100%.
Okay.
No, you picked the absolute best number 1. I mean,
I'm going to take the character because you guys know I love characters with weird continuities. I'm going to take Donna Troy. I'm going to take the one Nightwing gave the leadership to after he just...
Good pick.
I'm going to take Donna Troy. I think Donna is a proven leader. She's kind of like Wonder Woman to me, where I don't technically always like her solo. I always like her with a team. And that's how I feel with Donna. Donna is a better person when she's around a team, around people that care about her. I think
she was third on my top 10 for leaders.
Yeah, like I had her right away. That was going to be where I go, but I'm also thinking about trying to do an all ladies team to try to mix some stuff up. So I'm gonna take Donna. Now, Talking Geek, you do have back-to-back picks.
What? Just a second. I'm turning the sound off on my phone so it doesn't happen again. Okay. Well, because I have this wonderful trend, I guess I'll go ahead and make this kind of clear. My leader, I don't know how long they would be leader. Mine would probably change up.
Okay.
But the person that I would have starting off as leader, Arsenal.
Oh, great pick. Now, why Arsenal here for your leader?
For one, his transition from a sidekick to a hero
Mhm.
of his own right. The struggles with addiction and everything is just such a part of his character,
Mhm.
and him passing that and becoming just a stronger character in general.
Mhm.
I wanted to have him in a leader role to show that you can get there.
Now you have your
Solid
next.
pick.
Now you got your next pick.
My next pick is actually one of my extra characters,
Okay.
the Protector.
Wait, I knew it. Yeah.
I was waiting. I was like, when you said, you know what, my leader's going to change a lot. I'm not sure how long he's going to be there. I was like, he's going to choose a protector there. It's like, you just wait. It's like, this is a leader that takes over for Roy after.
Actually, I was thinking about it being the other way around.
You're thinking about having the protector first as the leader and then Roy kind of taking up.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't, if the fans don't know, Danny, tell them who the protector is, because yeah, he is a pretty obscured character when you really think about the character.
Oh, the Protector he was just a fill-in for Robin when they did the Teen Titans drug awareness issues in the 80s.
Mm,
So there's not a lot known about him. They really kind of did him wrong in Heroes in Crisis. But yeah, it's a character that is so much of an open slate.
mhm.
There's a ton that could be done with him.
Agreed. No, that's a great pick. I'm going to choose my alien next. I'm going to go a little obscured. Or not obscured because she is one of the most popular aliens in DC Comics. I'm taking Miss Martian off the board.
I knew it.
I was like, that was the one I was going back and forth. Do I choose her first or do I choose Donna first? Because I was like, I had a feeling it's like if I don't take Donna now, I don't feel I could get her next round. So that's why I was like, Miss Martian, I'm going to take second. Um, she's a great character. People tend to forget that's where she made her first appearance was in John's Teen Titans run. People tend to
Yeah.
forget that. Like, she is such an amazing character. I really love the fact of redemption through her, and she's the glue. She's going to be the glue. I feel like the space character is always the glue member. When you really think of Starfire is always the glue for the Teen Titans. You have all these members, and I just feel like Miss Martian and Donna work really well with each other. I think
No, I think you did great.
I consider her my like co-leader. If anything happens to her, I feel Miss Martian would be the one that would know what's best. So,
That's a good point.
and so, yeah, I'm taking Miss Martian for my alien pick. Now we go to Fred. Who is your next pick, and which role are you choosing?
Okay, I'm gonna pick Tech. Now I know all the Tech characters or heroes are still there,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna go with the obvious pick this time. I'm gonna go, even though he's still on the board, I'm gonna go with Blue Beetle for my Tech.
Ooh, that's a great pick.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
That is such a great pick. Okay, so I know this again, another kind of dumb question, but why Jaime for your team?
I was a big fan of him in I think the first time I saw Blue Beetle was in the cartoons,
Mhm.
the Jaime Reyes version of it.
Yes.
And I fell in love with the character, and I tried to read some of the stuff, some of the stories he was in. I couldn't really get into him because of other things, but I'm a big fan of the character. I like the space aspect of it too,
Mhm.
because he could, I mean, on a technicality, he could have been an alien
Mhm.
because of the alien tech, right?
Yep, it is an.
Yeah,
I
that's
would have.
I
Or
was
does he
I considered that
biologically have to be an
aspect.
alien?
Yeah.
And I like him, man. I like the movie. Like,
But you do have your next pick, Fred. So who is your next pick?
okay, next one, I am going Alien, and I'm gonna go with Powerhouse, also co-leader vibes here. I'm gonna go with Starfire.
There you go.
To your point,
Yeah.
co-leader, 100%. Definitely legit space vibes. Can knows the landscape if they find themselves on a mission. Um, you know, give Dick a love interest.
Maybe a
little action on the side for the leader. But, other than that, I mean, she's a staple, a classic member. And, I think her and Nightwing definitely know each other. So
Yeah,
on missions, they know the moves. I think it's a good mix.
I think it's a great mix. And I think I would go with the opposite route of shipping them. I think that I would have them be exes.
You know what? I don't like it that Barbara's in there.
No, I mean, just have them
Oh,
get
dude,
along,
yeah.
but have them get along, but to where they know each other's faults and everything, to where
Yeah. I agree with you on that. I think that's a great way to look at that and everything. And so I'm actually going to take a page out of Fred's book. You ready? I agree. Cyborg's one of your biggest picks you can have. I'm not going with him. I think it's easy pick. And like I said, I'm making an all women's team. There is a character on this board that is a great techie because of also her uncle, who's also a hero.
Oh.
I'm taking Steel Natasha Irons. I love Natasha. I am a huge fan of Natasha since 52. I have been a fan since. I like her charisma that she gets through Steel, and just her armor set is just amazing. But people tend to forget how smart she truly is and how techie she can be. That's why I went right away when I was like, I gotta go with Steel, and if not, it's gonna go Bumblebee would be my next pick. But I was like, Steel was like my first pick right away with Donna and Miss Martian. But we go to Danny. You got back-to-back picks.
Well, and you know something? You just proved me wrong on something.
Uh-oh.
Because that was actually who I had picked for my tag.
Oh, snake. Oh.
Sorry.
So it's okay. That's good. So the best part though is the fact that leaves me open with two others, and I'm a little torn because these were the backups in my head that I just came up with when you picked her. I think I'm gonna pick Cyborg.
There you go.
Cyborg or
Finally.
Cybra? You know, I'm just messing.
Oh, Cybra, yeah. Cybra.
You know who my backup other one was?
Who's that?
Barbara Gordon.
You know, I had her as like in the case that Natasha and Bumblebee were picked. That was going to be like my last pick out of all of them. But let's go. Okay, so you got Arsenal, Cyborg, and the Protector. Who's joining you on that team?
Okay, for Magic, I have Jin.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a great pick. So why Jin on your team?
Because when I researched her, I mean, she has like near unlimited magic abilities, yet she can't really use them all that much because if she does, she alerts her presence to the Lords of Order and Chaos.
Yeah.
I thought that was a neat thing to have, especially with a lot of the subjects I've got kind of with my team here. Knowing you have all this power, but you can't really use it.
Right. But she's a very slept on character. I will give you that. I think she's very slept on for how, like, I'll be honest, and I think I'm going to follow your suit and go Magic too, because I'm also choosing an underrated character. I'm going Empress from the Young Justice suit.
Oh.
I think, again, another slept on character. People tend to forget how powerful she is. I was like, when you went Obscure, I was like, oh, please, God, don't choose Empress. It was like my first one. I was like, please don't. I had her, Mary Marvel, and I had Zatanna because people tend to forget too. Zatanna has been shown as a team in comics, not just in the shows. But I was like, nah, I can't do that. That's kind of a cheat. But like even then, with her power set, like she's mind controlled, she's occultism, she has teleportation, a hex shield, mind worm, and she's strong. That's why I said, like, I just feel like with her, she just mixes that team vibe.
What's funny is I'm noticing your all's team was like powerhouse wise. My team has like
That
no powerhouse ability like your all's.
Well, Jen and Cyborg are up there. I got you. Jen's.
No, I mean like super strength or anything.
Uh, oh yeah.
My team is very
Like just
limited on.
brute force.
Right.
I think the rest of my team that I have planned, if nobody snipes it, I think is going to tone it down a little bit. So I think but we'll get into that. Now we go to Fred for your next
Okay.
picks.
Wow. So there's some heavy hitters on my list. You know what? I'm going to do the Cyborg approach. I'm not going with the obvious pick. I kind of want to mix it up a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm going to go with Kid Devil for my
Oh,
magic.
that is a
Oh wow,
great
good one.
pick.
Yeah, I kind of wanted at least one deep cut, or not a semi deep cut character, or not an obvious one.
Mhm.
You know, especially and I think the magic's a good place for it. I just like the whole like supernatural aspect of DC.
Mhm.
I think it's a lot better than Marvel's.
Oh yeah.
For sure. And you know, I'm down with the demons, man. Etrigan, Kid Devil, like
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
dig it.
It's a really good choice.
You know, during this edit, I'm gonna put the whole Seinfeld thing in. The Devils, you know. The Devil.
Put some pentagrams over my screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kid Devil.
Right.
And according to my research, he's for the research I did, he's top 3. He's number 3. So it went Raven, Zatara, and Kid Devil.
Yep. I put that up there. I think he's if you choose a certain character on your team, if I don't beat you to it, you're gonna make me one of the happiest people in the world because I love the two of them together. And it is a woman that's in John's run with him. If you choose this character, I'm gonna be the happiest person in the world because you're matching two of my favorite characters when they're together. So, but now you do have your next pick, though, Fred. So who are you going with?
Okay, I'm going with my rookie. I am going with Matt Price.
Ooh, that's a good one.
A telekinetic.
That is a great pick.
I'm a big fan of telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a big fan of I know this is kind of going a little off, but a lot of Stephen King books where telekinesis is like a big thing. And Stranger Things, where you could see how like devastating that is if like you aren't prepared for it. And hey man, low key powerhouse telekinesis, let's go. let's go.
So I'm also going to go with my rookie before I go into my extra members. I'm going because we had to have an Academy member. I'm going with Bolt. I need a speedster on my team. I want a speedster, and
yeah,
I originally when I was thinking, I was like, oh, I could put Avery Ho Flash as my speedster, but I was like, it just didn't fit the team to me. And I feel Bolt would be a great addition. She was actually one of my favorite ones to have with my rookie position. It just fits her really well. So that's who I'm going to go with. I think she's a great pick. I think the tutelage from Donna, and I know Miss Martian would love her. She would love everybody on my team. But just that tutelage that you could have with Bolt and her, I think would be great. I think Empress and her could be great with each other. So I have a little synergy, but that's my last like power. Oh, I have one more kind of powerhouse I'm looking at, but most of them are going to be more grounded at this point. So let's go to Danny. You got back-to-back picks.
I love the fact that you guys have put so much research into this.
I know. I got papers.
You have like notes.
I got papers.
You have like notes and everything, and I have like this.
I even annotated my notes. What are you talking about? It's like, yes, this would be good, but maybe not.
I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wing it with what I know and go from there. So I guess I'll go with rookie also, just because I want to be sure that you all don't, you all used your rookies, but I want to take them for something else. Stitch.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, that was on my list. Yeah,
that's a great pick.
Stitch is basically like an animated ragdoll that does magic and everything. It's like a life size. They're like an androgynous doll.
Yeah. So do you see Jin and Stitch working really well with each other?
Yeah, because Stitch using magic would kind of hide Jin's presence.
Now, you do have 3 picks left. You got an alien and 2 extra members. Which one are you going with next?
I will go with one of my extra members.
Okay.
No, actually, I'll just go with my alien.
Okay.
I'll go with my alien. Argent.
Yeah, that was one of them I had as a backup pick. That's such a great pick.
She's half alien. She's was part of the Adams Teen Titans team.
Mhm.
She can make constructs out of silver, like a silvery material.
Yeah.
Making constructs is cool. You know,
It's okay. It's one of my last picks, but hey, we'll
hey, I didn't say it was the best. It's cool. It's not
there.
telekinesis, but you know,
It's there. All right. So I got my next pick, and all my characters left now are my extra members. I'm gonna put it out there. I need an archer on my team. I do feel I need a human. I could go Emiko, but I'm not. I'm gonna go with one of my favorite archers from one of my favorite writers in comics. I'm going Mia Dearden. I'm gonna take Speedy off the board. Written and created by Kevin Smith himself. Like, to me, that was one of my favorite additions to his comic book run was Mia. I like the sass that she gives back to Oliver a lot. She was a member of Teen Titans at one point, but I also love that Roy looks at her and goes, he was the one that gave her her quiver that she has. It was Roy who left it for her. And I feel like out of all of them, she's one of them that actually honors what Green Arrow is, other than Roy. But I feel with Donna, she's gonna bounce off Donna a lot, where it's like, no, that's not how we should look at this. And she's not afraid to voice her opinion. I think that's what my team needs.
There you go.
But let's go to Fred. You got back-to-back picks, and you only have extra members left as well.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm gonna go with a door breaker. I'm gonna go with a powerhouse. I'm going Superboy, Connor Kent.
Yeah, there we go.
oh, good one.
That's a great one.
I think the experience with working with the Teen Titans with Connor,
Mhm.
and you know, I have a feeling my roster is lacking some oomph.
Mhm.
You know, and I would see him as like a special case member because these are extra members. I'm guessing like reservists,
Yeah, like
not core, obviously.
right.
Right. So I would say on a case by case basis, he'd be good because he's got the experience and we could just pull. I just think he's like a specific tool, you know?
Agreed. Now you do have an
You-
extra pick, and you have 2 more extra picks. You got 1 more pick right now.
Okay. So I'm going to go with one that I think is just super cool. Like the concept of it. I'm going to go with Kid Eternity.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Just
considered that. That was a good one.
I first okay, this is the reason why I'm picking it is because I first heard of Kid Eternity in that JSA run
yep.
where they had like what looks like the new Kid Eternity,
Yeah.
and she's bringing the ghosts back, and she could like channel one spirit at a time. Like I just think it's such a cool concept. Also, if I may add real
Uh-huh.
quick, I just think it's such a cool concept where like if one of the team members goes down, like for the count,
Mhm.
you could still pull from that wealth of knowledge and you or see like, hey, who got you? You know, or something like you
Right.
so you have that element that it I would almost consider that an X factor
Right.
in a team where you could still pull from past members.
Well, it's kinda like Rogue, right? When you think of X-Men. If Rogue touched somebody and gained not only their energy, but gains the powers with it for a
right.
short amount of time, hey, that does the job. I'm gonna go with my next extra character. My pick that I'm gonna go with is Greta Hayes, also known as Secret. Her power set is great. She has a water physiology, flight, intangibility, sublimation, smoke construct creation, metamorphosis, superhuman strength, size alteration, teleportation. This character can do a lot of things too. But I feel this is a character that's going to be kind of like a rookie to me. Somebody that my team's going to have to build up a little bit. and somebody like Donna and Miss Martian are going to be the two that are going to have to be relied on a lot here. For this, I'm going to go. I'm going to go Greta Hayes. I'm going to take Secret. So we turn to Danny for your two last picks.
Okay, well, my third extra member, I wanted somebody for like transport and for emergencies and things like that.
Mhm.
And I thought speedsters.
Okay.
And I started going through all the speedsters and trying to think of which one would be great for this. And then I got to thinking a different route. And I picked Sideways.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Sideways can travel like through space and time, through dimensional portals, and even into different universes and such.
Mm,
So where could you need to go that he couldn't get you there?
right. Now, who is going to be your last pick?
The Ray.
Yeah, I knew that was coming too. I had a feeling it's like he's going to choose the Ray one point or another.
Well, for one, he can make light constructs, and he can turn into pure energy,
Mhm.
and he can travel the speed of light.
Yeah.
Those are all, I mean, uh, that's great abilities, especially like I was saying about speed and everything.
Mhm.
You can travel the speed of light. You can get anywhere. You know,
That's
be
true.
quick.
Yeah, I agree. Now, are you taking the all white suit, or are you taking more of a? Oh, what was it? Didn't he have like the leather jacket and he had blue pants for a while and the white shirt?
Oh yeah, he had the best look,
Yeah, I was
the
seeing a
Casada
couple
look.
designs, but they're kind of similar. But there was
Yeah, it's I'm taking the leather jacket look.
they're taking the leather jacket one.
I think
Yeah.
that's the coolest
Yeah, it
one. Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Now, I got my last pick here. And this one I was kind of happy none of you guys picked. I did fear this one being picked. Um, but I do feel every Teen Titans, even though I might not like this character, I think you need somebody like Beast Boy on the team. I'm taking Beast Girl. I'm going to take the Beast Girl from Doom Patrol. I enjoy this character. I think her power set's unique with the instinct manipulation and the claws and fangs and Theranthropy. Like, I remember just in DCKO, her just touching people and it's like they go to sleep. So just her power set would be unique, and it's something I feel, even though I have Miss Martian, I feel like that is another thing I don't have tons of is the metamorphic part. And Beast Girl's just a great pick, and I love her in Doom Patrol. I think she's a great addition to the team. So Doom Patrol, or not Doom Patrol, Beast Girl is on this team. But now, Fred, you got your last pick of the draft. Who's it going to be?
Okay, so I was kind of looking at the roster a second ago,
Mhm.
and I noticed I didn't have a telepath for communication
Mhm.
when things are moving really fast. So I'm gonna go with my 10th ranked magic user. I'm gonna go with Omen.
Ooh.
Oh, good one.
That was one of them on my board for Magic in the case that Empress or any of my other picks was done. She was my third pick. Why
There
Omen
you
for this
go.
position?
Uh, because I think we're lacking a little. We're lacking the communication.
Mhm.
And the communication is everything because, like, earpieces get knocked out, but the telepathy, that's instant.
Mm.
You see it with Martian Manhunter and Miss Martian,
Yep.
you know, tele- telepathically communicating with the team to coordinate. And I think, well, since communication is everything,
Right.
I gotta say I have to put Omen in there.
Yep.
Just to, call the shot. Maybe not call the shots because that'd be Nightwing's thing, but just to keep everybody on the same page.
Agreed. But no, I appreciate you guys coming on and doing this with me. Fans, we want to we want to hear who would made your team. Follow the same rules we did, follow the same roles we had to fill. And we want to see your guys' team down the list. We want to see that in the comments. Thank you guys again for joining us. So, Fred, tell the fans where they can find you.
You can find me at Comics and Stuff 2.0 on TikTok.
All right. And thank you again, Danny. Tell the fans where they can find you.
You can find me at Talking Geek on pretty much all the socials. I talk about pretty much anything geeky. If you're passionate in it, then let's talk about it.
And fans, remember, check the channel out on TikTok, Instagram at the DC Comic Talker. Also, if you like this content, you want more of it, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit that bell notification so you never miss an episode. Go follow these guys. These guys are great at their comic book content. Go check them out at their socials, and I will be linking them here so you guys can go right to them. And remember, may DC Comics always be the top of your discussion.